Hey, what's up everybody? It's Matt from Rocky's War Room, and tonight I have another awesome Let's Build video for you. This time for the game Beyond the Gates of Antares, and today we're going to be talking about the new Virai Warrior Drones. The primary function of a warrior drone for the Virai is in defense of the colony. They work together with the constructors, which I'll have a video later on for those guys. Together to gather the materials and the demolition materials to create more Virai. Anyway, you have two different types, and today we're going to go over both types. We're going to build 5 defender drones and 5 assault drones. I decided to combine this into one video because they're all pretty much the same. They have the fusion flamer and they have the ripper claws, but they have different heads. That's the only difference. So we're going to build these today. First thing I'm going to do is show you what's in the box. So these are both pretty much the same kit. So we'll open one for now, and I'll show you guys what's inside. You have 5 bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bodies. So that's the main part of the bodies. And then you have the ripper claws, of course, which each one gets a set. Ripper claws, which they look like that. They're all kind of different. They're not all the same. I believe there's 2 or 3 different kinds, orientations of the arms. And we get flight stands. Here we go. Flight stand, flight stand, flight stand. And then we got the heads. Now, it comes with both types of heads. This, which I'll be making with these guys, is the defender drones. Now, we've seen these before because they double as bodyguards for the hive, the hive command, or the first instance. And the second instance, they both get bodyguards. But these heads, these are defenders right here. And these are assault warrior drones. So as you can see, the difference in the heads. One's a lot thinner, not as wide like the defender drone. And if you want assault drones, you'll put this head on. If you want defender drones, you'll put this one on. So these guys right here, which I threw out here, just kind of willy-nilly here, these are going to be defender drones. So I have assault drone heads. Now, you could very easily magnetize these so they could be either or. They got a nice big hole here and here to where you'd be able to drill on both sides, put magnets in, and pop them in for the defender drone, just like that. And if you want to change the assault drone, look at that. Nice open spot. But for purpose of the video, I will not be magnetizing these. I'm just going to do 5 of each. And then the next set that I do get in and I do put together, I'm definitely going to be magnetizing them for sure. So the kits are both identical. For the most part, you get 5 bodies. We'll just go ahead and lay them out here, because we're going to be putting them all together tonight. There we go. We're not using the defender heads on this one. We're going to use the assault heads for these guys. So 1 there, 1 there, and running out of space. We'll put 1 there. With some ripper claws, ripper claws, ripper claws, flight stands, and their bases. Here we go. Here's a ripper claw that came off of the sprue. We got them all here. Got everything out of the box. Yes, we did. So I'm going to save these for later on. Because you never know when you might need the bits. I'm actually really thinking about when I make some terrain, I'm going to have a battle board of some kind that has broken down, smashed Virai in a hill or a mound of parts, you know, for the hive, for the first instance command post or something like that. But these are all the components. We're going to make 5 defenders, which have the big head, and 5 assault warrior drones, which have the thin head like that. So that's pretty cool. That's how you can tell the difference. They didn't make them all the same. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the tools I use to build these kits. And then I'm going to go right into the video of me putting them together. And I'll be right back to tell you what problems I have and to show you the final product. So I'll be back in a sec. right, there you have it, the heart of the defense of the Virai, the Warrior Drones. Here you have your Defender drones. Remember, they got the bigger head, the wider head. And here you have your Assault drones, which have this much skinnier head here. They're both equipped with the same weapon, the Ripper Claws and the Fusion Flamer on the front there. So the only hard thing about the Warriors is it's not the head, it's not putting them on the stands, it's putting the Ripper Claws on. That's the toughest part, I would have to say. As you guys saw, you saw me put some glue on, take it away, bring it back, only because I didn't want to spray Instaset, this stuff right here, so close to my camera lens, because it kind of fogs it up sometimes and leaves a little bit of a film on it. But that's how I put the arms on. Of course, if you have a little bit more time, I would recommend not using the Instaset. And then you just have to glue it one time, because I know that I use the CA gap filling glue, and it's a harder bond if you just let it dry naturally. But as far as the Instaset goes, once I put it on, I add a little bit more glue later on after that's dry to the joints, just to strengthen up that bond, so they don't knock off, because obviously these are top heavy. You got these little bitty plastic bases. Another recommendation I would give you guys, what I've done with my other ones, is I take either a thin piece of metal or some rocks, something heavy on the bottom, to help prevent and balance it out a little bit more, so they don't topple over like that. Because the plastic bases, you could actually put these on coins or something along those lines as well. But really, either a real thin piece of metal on the bottom, or some rock, or some metal on the inside of the bases will help prevent it from knocking over so easily. Because I can see these being knocked over by accident, because they're so top heavy on the base, and one of the Ripper Claws falls off. So, but like I said, other than the arms and the top heaviness of the miniatures itself, they went together absolutely brilliantly. Very little flash, very little cleanup to do on these. I think I cleaned up more on the bases, where they cut off the bases from the sprue, than I did on the whole entire models. There's a little bit of flash where the arm joints are on some of them as well. But other than that, they went together perfectly. They look awesome. I got a really good start to my Virai force here. And once again, these are the Defenders with the big head, and these are the Assault Warrior Drones off to the right here. So thanks for sticking with me through this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you like these guys as much as I do. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please tell a friend. Please spread the word. I'd really appreciate it. And last but not least, from me to you, ta-ta! And we'll catch you in the next video.